Hi, my name is Cameron. I just read comics. I love them. Welcome back to another episode of Cameron Reads Comics. On vacation, so I'm reading a lot. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Daredevil by Kevin Smith, aka it's like Marvel Knights Daredevil, issues number 1 through 8. So let's just hop into it. You don't need to know any context into Daredevil going into this. I think that like if you read Daredevil Born Again, you'll have a little bit more context. I think you... Do you know who Karen Page is? Do you know what's happened to Karen Page in the comic books universe in this story? That is kind of what I want you guys to understand going into it. Now, in the Marvel Knights is a relaunch of the Marvel Universe. A lot of titles starting with the number 1. This one in particular. Written by Kevin Smith, art by Joe Quesada, inks by Jimmy Palmiotti. So, we have the all-star team on this Marvel book. It is like an infamous Daredevil book, and being a huge Daredevil guy, I'm shocked it took me this long to read. But here we are. The arc is called Guardian Devil, and I just want to start off by saying there's so much that happens. In my opinion, and my major critique of this book, it is so busy. The 3 major things that happen in this arc are Foggy Nelson gets fired, Karen gets AIDS, Daredevil finds a baby that is supposed to be the Antichrist, and then you find out how it all happened. One of the most major, biggest swings of the Daredevil arc, especially in the early 2000s, Kevin Smith taking no prisoners on this run of the series. Just a crazy run. My biggest critique of the whole thing is like it's so busy. There's so much that happens. There's so many plot threads opened up and then like need to get closed. Just a wild run. Some people would consider it like the best Daredevil run or like one of their all-time favorites. Don't know if I would put it in that category for myself. But yeah, like super popular, super successful Daredevil run. I think necessary reading for any Daredevil fan for sure. But yeah, so like that's what the story's about. For the art, like I want you to read the story before like you come to me with any questions or like judgment on my aptitude for the story. When it comes to the art itself, gorgeous. Incredible splash pages, incredible art done by Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti, just like a Marvel masterclass. Marvel Knights, like I think this is one of the key arcs that makes the Marvel Knights imprint so famous. So if you want to understand what that's about, like read like Black Widow, Black Panther, this, and Punisher, and like you're in. Marvel Knights, that's it. So it's super popular, and they're trying to reinvent it every single time with some of these characters because these arcs are so definitive. And the art is no small part in that. Like, I think that no matter what, if you're going to get a big name like Kevin Smith and they're going to get some of the all-star talent at Marvel to do the art on this story, then that's what any story needs to be talked about, thought about, remembered, and just like in the canon, the ongoing head canon. So this story is no stranger to any of those elements. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous art. Like so many pages just to be screenshotted and remembered. I read it digitally. That's why I need to be screenshotted. But yeah, what did I like about it? It was really good. A lot of people have said it's very wordy, and I now agree. When the villain, there's a single issue of the villain just kind of like talking about how he pulled everything off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many words on all these pages. So super good. After this arc is like literally the first appearance of Echo in the David Mack run. I might just go read some of that now. Before it gets into the Brian Michael Bendis run, super famous. It was good. Good, not great. That is my actual final stance. Like Kevin Smith's good. He took so many big swings, which I applaud. But like, I think such big swings to the level where it almost did more damage to the character than good. So that is my review of the Kevin Smith Daredevil run. Really small review. It's only a couple issues. He crams so much exposition into so many little issues that like it's almost suffocating. But yeah, it was a good run. Something like the big swings that still need to be talked about when we're feeling the ramifications of to this day. Do you know who Daredevil is? Do you know who Karen Page is? start there and then work outwards, and that'll dictate if you need to read this run. Did I like it? It was okay. That's what I got for you on this one. I'm trying not to spoil it, but my name's Cameron. I'm just Free Comics. I love them. If you like this run, if you love this run, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's what I have for you. My name's Cameron. I'm just Free Comics. I love them. See you guys next time.